Welcome, folks. Hi, this is Mr. Anderson, and I'm going to show you guys how to make one of those, an eco column. I've got the materials you need here, and this kit is available at the front table, and I hope that you've signed up to get one. I'm going to show you how to build it. The first things you're going to need, the set of instructions. It's in your email and in the kit. You're going to need scissors. You would need a razor knife. You'll need some packaging tape, some string that is cotton, a little piece of screen helps, some radish seeds, coffee filter, a boba straw drilled through one of these caps, and you need three 2-liter flat straight-walled bottles. You can get those at the dollar store for $1. Build is this lower aquatic chamber. In order to do that, we need to cut one of the bottles to start that chamber. The way you cut is with a razor knife. You want to cut just to the side of the curve, carefully not cutting toward yourself. Once you've made a cut, then you want to take your scissors, insert them under, and make as straight and smooth a circle as you can. The next thing you're going to need to do is go into your container and get out your gravel. We're going to go wash this in Wagner's sink. Not in Mr. Wagner's room. I suggest you use a different faucet. But you need to rinse this gravel out a minimum of 2 or 3 very good rinses. Straining it through your fingers, try not to drop too much of it down your sink drain. But notice how that water is really black and muddy. You don't want to put all that black muddy water in. You're going to want to rinse this out 2 or 3 good times. Advice. After you've rinsed out your gravel, clean out the sink drain, get a few last pieces of gravel out of there, and don't get screamed at by your mom. The cleaned gravel goes into your for aquatic chamber. Add in some water. Deionized or filtered water is going to work better if you're planning to add a fish. Fish are, however, not required. That's going to need to settle for a while. As you can see, I should have run it through and filtered it a little better. We need to connect a spacer above this chamber for the middle section. So I'm going to cut again into the bottle. Again, I'm going to make a loop underneath with the scissors. Cutting under is always the way to make straighter curves if you're right-handed. Now, because this is a spacer bottle, we're also going to need to cut off the other side. We've got some nice lines to follow on this side. Working with the razor knife does require you to be a little bit careful. And our spacer goes in just like that. You're going to want to keep this. We're going to use it in a second. To do something that you actually don't have to do at home because you're not going to have the sensors, but I do, so I'm just going to show you. I want to use the cap off of the bottle to make a circle at the top of the spacing chamber, about 3/4 of the way up, because I'm going to have to take data out of the eco column, so I need to make a nice circle. And a Sharpie is the right tool, although on the wet bottle, it's not showing up very well. Now we're going to cut our last bottle, and that will make up our terrestrial chamber on top. The next thing we have to do is to connect it all together put in the boba straw, the wick, and begin to put it together. And I'll show you how to do that now. The trickiest parts of this is actually spending the time to run the string through the very small holes in the cap. And I'm not going to show you the whole process there because it's actually going to take me a second. My eyes are old. So give me a minute. I'll be right back. That long. Well, now once you've got the strings through the holes in the cap next to the boba straw, you're going to want to take a little piece of tape and tape the strings to the top of the straw. You don't want them to fall down. You want them to stay up on top for the time being. Now this goes into our terrestrial chamber and can be screwed on. The next thing we need to do is to put our filter screen down over the top of the boba straw and like that through. And then we pour some gravel, and you don't need very much gravel in this section, some gravel down just a little bit to fill up the base there. That then keeps the dirt and stuff from going down into the water chamber. We don't want to put dirt in the water. Once we've done that, we then need our coffee filter. We need to make a small hole in the middle of that. So that we can again put this down over the top of the straw. And now we can add our soil. Again, the tape is over the top of the straw, so I'm not pouring dirt down into the straw, but I'm trying to pour the dirt pretty much, without choosing, pretty much into the filter. Now once I've done that, my eco column is mostly put together. I'm going to need to get out my seeds. I'm going to need to make small holes into the dirt and plant my seeds one by one. And then I'm going to need to water. And I'm going to need to water the same amount each time. I'll show you a quick process that I like to do to make my to plant consistently at the same depth. So I've got 2 seeds here, and I'm just going to get started. I make a finger's depth hole, drop a seed in, bury it, make another finger's depth hole about 1 inch away, drop the seed in, bury it, and I'll go all the way around a couple times until I have all 10 or 15 seeds in. What I'm going to do now is to detach the tape from the top of the straw and let the string now bury the string down into the dirt where it can wick the moisture from the aquatic chamber below to the seeds above. And so I want this string to be just kind of gently buried in here into the dirt with the seeds. Now we water and we wait. And then we'll talk about the variables we can change, the things we can do to make this experiment show us some really great things about the carbon cycle. Don't forget to use one of the ends to pop it in on top and close up your whole cylinder. Then make sure you take all your garbage, clean up the excess pieces, throw them in the trash again so you don't get yelled at by your mom. Strapping this together with packaging tape Helps it stay stable for when you need to move it from where you built it over to its spot on the windowsill where your plants will be able to grow.